I think Team Unique's about to get steamrolled. If I'm wrong, I'll definitely learn something drastic from this game. I see no frontliners.
Everything synergizes perfectly. They've got heroes that they're super comfortable
Oh,
with.
hey.
This is a good way to get it started.
It certainly is. Running into VTune in the jungle. Unique coming in with the big moves. And not quite prepared for Unique to already be in position on Navi's half of the map. VTune will give up first blood.
I don't know if he'll do it because of how bad the item is, but we'll see. On core, sorry. How bad it is on core in particular. I like it on supports right now, but...
Top lane.
Top.
Roger. General, they're able to blow up Slayer. And now that the levels are there between the two of them, Roger having a good amount of burst and yeah, still that third point to put down.
I think he should look to counter gank and just set up Palantimos versus CS because he's doing okay up here, but just getting like a double kill for himself will alleviate so much pressure. I think he should really be looking to...
General. He's just running in, nearly finds Slayer. Doesn't quite get him now. Now, General could be in trouble himself. Slayer and Palantimos do turn, and they will get him. So General pushing a little too far there for that attempted kill on Slayer. Moving in behind the tower, and indeed the tips coming straight back out over towards Navi as General gets tipped right out of the game.
Down bottom.
See if they can set up with the Spike Carapace. They always want to fly, getting pretty low, but he had the stick charges. So it'll be okay. Go stick. Getting chased out here by the wolves. Should be fine though. Yeah, having to throw all the abilities out to stop those wolves, get the last few hits onto him. He has the setup too, so he's fine. Top lane, Roger. He's trying to man up against Palantimos and Slayer. Beam comes down onto Roger. He's going to try and turn to get another shock out. And Slayer, he's underneath the tower. Roger, can he find the vision for the hit? The axes alone will do it. General taking down Slayer.
Hopefully, I bring him a salve. Yeah, he's got a salve, so they need to get Palantimos back up. They will. And they had that nice side ward to be able to scout out Roger sticking around his bottom.
Here's the counter moves you're talking about. Pikachu's going to come in. He's looking for VTune. VTune doing his best to not snap the coil. I mean, can VTune live it? Another orb comes out. They does get the kill by Iceberg. Indeed, he's had time to come in with the response, dropping the Doom straight down onto Pikachu. They may have lost VTune, but they'll be able to get Pikachu's life in returns.
So rotation coming from Pikachu. This could net them a double kill.
It certainly could if he's able to find the Dream Coil. They're going to be in trouble. Jump forward over to what generally he is. He's able to get the Dream Coil down onto the two of them. Slayer out of range, so he won't fall. And Navi will lose both of their players up on this top lane. I mean, he's certainly doing what you wanted him to here, Pikachu, being very active. Yeah, no Supernova back yet for Always Wanna Fly. Still on cooldown after that last push themselves from Navi. Yeah, 4 heroes down here from Unique. Really putting the pressure on. He's going to have a dive, but no, not going to get the chance to pop it. Frostbite into the beam, and he's locked in position. Yeah, Iceberg's got the Doom ready to drop. Let's see who he's able to get in and drop it onto. He's going to start poking the way. Actually, an Eclipse comes out immediately from Palantimos. A little worried that Iceberg would commit and go for the Doom. So it does mean that he's backed up, but now that... I mean, he could get back in. He's looking towards Slayer. I mean, he's 5 heroes from Unique are down here. They're going to turn. They've got the coil drop down onto Iceberg, and they're able to take him out before he can get the Doom off. Now they turn over towards VTune, but the Necro books are starting to certainly do the damage as they take down Ghost Stick. Big dive across from Always Wanna Fly allows them to turn their focus now over towards the Luna. As Palantimos, can he get away from this? He cannot. Always Wanna Fly gets the double kill. As Unique, they bring everything in there. All 5 heroes. They get the Doom kill, but they lose 2 for it. See, Roger he's setting up. I mean, he's got the wards.
He's waiting for General to get closer. They're going to combo him.
Yeah, they are. Hex into the ward. Shackle as well. General, he's going to have the Roar to also ensure that this puck, Pikachu, cannot jump out in time. Bignum's heading over with the Vendetta. General's kind of low. They've got the damage from Ghost Stick as well. Stun is off the mark. The Siphon, is it going to kill him? It will. The Siphon will get the kill, but indeed this Supernova is going to cause troubles for the two of them as the stun connects on both Bignum and Ghost Stick. Ghost Stick's taken out. Bignum also to fall, and now Slayer's left alone. He'll pop the ult. That will stop them from diving in for him. Still got the summons in upon him. And of course, as it comes to an end, Roger able to put it to a more abrupt end with a Hex. Slayer also will be taken down as Navi now starting to get that lead, 3K up.
That was an exorcism push. They wanted to get this tier 1. Look how little damage they actually got on it. They barely even got, they didn't even get 500 damage on it. Sure, they got this kill on Iceberg, but Iceberg does not care at all when he dies in those positions. As they're up now 3,000, they've got majority of these tier 1 towers. Always Want to Fly. will drop, but now the Necro Book is probably going to get Slayer.
That certainly looks like it. Oh, that's the stun. No, last range hit comes through. VTune just cleaning up as he's having as sort of as beautiful as a fifth pick Lycan game as you would imagine. When they have a full draft like this with every single hero arguably being the best for the purpose that they want to play around, then it's you know you're going to have struggles if you're trying to put a stop to it.
Yeah, oh, look at Palantimos. I mean, they see him, and they can just dive under the tier 2 right now because these summons.
No, they do get a good bit of control on VTune. All right, VTune is down. Iceberg very deep here against sort of the 5 of them. He's able to get the Doom down onto Palantimos. Here comes the rest of the backup from Navi. Silence, though, onto Roger. Roger's going to get burst low as Roger, he'll fall to the siphon of Ghostic. Unique may have lost the Luna, but they are able to kick back at Navi. Diving in pretty deeply there, as Navi will lose 2, and indeed VTune just getting caught right in the midst of it all.
Trying to find places for Palantimos to get this farm. As you see, he's number 4 on the net worth list. He's really not in a good place. Not where you want to be as a Luna. Navi scouting.
Oh,
they see
Iceberg
him.
Ready to charge in. I'll go for Bignum first. Easy grab. I mean, anytime Roger is able to find someone with the Shackle or the Hex, considerably harder and harder for Unique to really do anything about when it comes to defending.
Pikachu. Roger's looking for him.
Oh, he's found him. He's found him in the trees.
He's short on mana, though, for the Shackle.
Oh.
Now he's got it. Oh, oh.
And Iceberg's here. Oh, he's running Pikachu. He's going for the TP out. Can they find him? Yes, they can. They'll get him still. Nice little attempt to escape, but with Iceberg coming in, they had the firepower and the lockdown between the 2 of them to chase on. Just constantly be sat behind Palantimos, make sure that he is safe to go where he wants to farm.
They did give... Okay, so Iceberg is the one with that Aegis. You know, Lycan not the most useful hero with Aegis, but Lycan without BKB right now, VTune is still killable. I think they just blow everything on the Lycan in these fights, but it's still going to be hard.
They're able to set up on Always Want to Fly. He tries to step in, but instantly Bignum comes out for the Vendetta, kills him off. Roger's still with his Invis rune, scouting out the location of the 3 of them. Slayer's going to drop the ult. They're able to put a stop to it with the Roar. Palantimos just getting destroyed by the summons of Navi as VTune grabs the double. Bignum on the retreat. See if Iceberg's able to chase him down. They're scouting with the units. Bignum, TP is cancelled. He'll be surrounded. Navi able to pick up a 3rd. Imagine that by the 6-1's popped. It could be the throne falling.
Uh-oh, and they see Palantimos just hopping right on top of him. Oh, goodbye, Luna.
There's no escape for this man. It's Palantimos.
Oh my, it's 4 heroes. They're just going to taunt him for sure. I mean, he's completely isolated up there.
He's charged for the jukes, but indeed, there's no hiding. No hiding at all.
Oof. Yeah. Navi's looking to end it, though. Navi doesn't want to go for this just sit back style. That's not like them. Getting all these items that they do need in order to just close it out.
Well, Bignum, I mean, they see him. Sentry clearly down there as the creeps were starting to attack him whilst in the Vendetta.
Look at VTune.
He's just straight in. Oh, it's going to be popped, but the BKB is there from VTune. Well, actually cut it out to the side, though, with the buyback coming out from Bignum. Iceberg, he's in, though. Underneath the tier 4s, hitting down onto Bignum. Space is being made for General to bring in the summons, and look at those. Look at the racks fall. It's melee racks falling incredibly fast, but the fortification is there. Do kill Always Want to Fly.
Can they save it?
He's still trying to keep the summons in to finish off the racks. But they are able to clear out the wards and the summons in time. So Unique.
These BKBs still on cooldown, 15-20 seconds, but the scan. Navi does get a successful scan.
General's still sticking around. I guess feels confident because he has VTune and Roger by his side. Hex out immediately onto Bignum, but Pikachu is going to put all his focus onto General. See if they can get rid of the Beastmaster first, and they can. The beam's coming down. They'll get the kill onto the Beastmaster, and they'll also find Roger. So Unique, able to make something happen with that. Navi, though, even though they're 2 members down, the rest of the 3 of them, they're still happy to fight. As Iceberg charges in onto Ghostic, they have the Sunray, burning him down. Frostbite will hold back Iceberg, taking a lot of damage here as well. Doesn't look like they have anyone else to be able to commit into him, though.
All the lanes closing in very quickly. VTune split pushing bottom. He's got an Orbit Destruction and that AC finish. They're in.
Iceberg's just going for it. And he goes. He's onto the Luna, and Palantimos, he's gone. Down for 50. Goodbye, Bignum. And neither of those heroes with buyback available, of course, at this moment. Unique just having to spend everything in on these Zions. They will find Roger. Roger, he's had enough. He's just buying back immediately. He's like, guys, let's go next. There's bottom lane. V2 takes through the tier 3. They will turn with the coil onto Iceberg, but there's the coverage of the Supernova helping out. General commits with the Roar. They'll take the Aegis out of Iceberg. He's going to be back for a second round. V2 very low. See if they can burst Ghost Stick out of this, as Ghost Stick will fall. Dive in from Always Wanna Fly, forcing Slayer and Pikachu back, and Iceberg keeps chasing them right back to the fountain. As he jumps forward, slams down another. The space is there and they'll call it. GG's there, as Navi will take this game 1. And yeah, they're not going to get this lineup again. There's no way. There's no way. People probably were tuning in, you know, they were probably looking at this game and they're probably like, what the, how did Navi get this lineup?
I'll just say that I think Navi needs all 3 of their lanes to go well in order to win this game. If that happens, like, they could easily snowball with the momentum they have.
Their frontliner is kind of their carry this game. The OD off lane, like the Death Prophet last game, no, it's still a little bit lacking in that frontline aspect. For the other side has a Mars, a Phoenix, this heavy wombo combo team fight coming in, and Navi's very comfortable with that.
Look at this again, Unique. They did this last time, getting in onto Navi's half of the map, setting up for a first blood opportunity, and they'll find it here again in game 2.
And Slayer gets it again, just like game 1.
I create nothing from.
That's going to be quite
Florida
a bit of
mana.
damage. Always Wanna Fly also coming around. And Slayer might just die here. If Always Wanna Fly can get the spirits down onto him perfectly, they've got him. With the dive, that's a kill. Also, Palantimos might actually get General in return. General did take a tower hit or 2 there. Palantimos not wanting to commit for it, though. As he heads back towards the creep wave, that's just going to give a chance for General to pop a salve. Will at least get cancelled by Palantimos. Maybe Palantimos can still find this. He's trying to. He's a little scared that the General can sort of beat him with the right-clicking. See top Slayer. In a little bit of trouble here as General's able to kite out the stun from the Ink Spell, get back in with the spear onto Palantimos. Palantimos, though, chasing down Always Wanna Fly, will find him. Slayer still actually alive here. One more hit from General will do it. A Unique able to bring in Big Num and get at least a trade out of this. Same time in the mid lane, Pikachu, ooh, that Dream Coil does hold back Iceberg far enough so that he can't quite continue to commit in and find the puck.
Yeah, and Big Num moving out of the bottom lane, though, gives us all this freedom for V2. Now he's caught completely back up to that net worth the same as the Bloodseeker. And they're even looking to actually go for Ghost Stick, potentially. See Roger attempting.
Yeah, and in the river, General finds Slayer out alone. Drops the arena, no hesitation to take the free kill.
They're going to bring Palantimos bottom to pressure with Ghost Stick, and Ghost Stick has Meteor Hammer, so they can actually look to push towers as well, just the same as we see top from Navi. And
oh, I like
they're
this
actually bringing
Unique.
3 forces, but...
Look at this, going for Iceberg here. They know that he's backed off to try and look to clean up the stack of Ancients, but there's the counterplay. General, he's in with a beautiful arena.
Oh my
Catches
God.
the 3 of them, and oh, this couldn't have gone any worse for Unique. The intention was good to try and make a smoke play around this time that Iceberg backs up for the Ancients, but of course Navi, they were well aware that they got to be prepared to respond to that sort of move and make sure that Iceberg doesn't die here. I mean, and that couldn't have been done any more perfectly from General coming in like that. See if they can get something in return. He's got the dive, but already ruptured. Always Wanna Fly will die. So something for Unique, but definitely a incredibly painful move.
They're gonna have to think about it hard
That's
to
tough.
fix this one, because that's tough.
That's so. I mean, that is the. If that was a pub game, someone's typing GG in the all chat when that happens.
Yeah. Mid lane.
So they get the arena down and counterplay onto Big Num. So there's the 1-for-1. Few supports dying. Nothing more to see here.
And Iceberg, this is the smoke. You know, they could actually just go and Roche with these 2 heroes and just do it by themselves.
That's true,
The other
yeah.
heroes show on the map.
No, absolutely.
Which is, it looks like they're gonna do.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's so early. You know, Unique's got to be really on the ball to sort of expect this.
Yeah, and then just look at Navi's posture. Show these 2 heroes in mid, so it's very unexpected. Show Phoenix bottom. Always Wanna Fly. He's probably gonna die down here.
I mean, Palantimos is dead.
Oh my God.
I mean, they Always Wanna Fly will certainly take that trade.
And they get the road.
Oh, this
and mid's not punished either.
Oh,
They're not pressuring mid too. This is just, it's quickly falling apart for Unique.
I mean, this is you would have thought, you know, out of both of these games, 14 minutes in, you probably feel more demoralized if you're Unique when you're playing against that drafted game 1.
I mean, they really always want to fly though. Look at this again.
They want him.
They're just like, we need this Phoenix, but I mean, General is expecting it now. If they,
And look at these
they commit too
TPs.
hard on him. Uh-oh.
They're all coming in, Navi. They're ready to fight this as General lays down the arena. Iceberg jumps in for the side, pretty much takes out Slayer in one shot there. Over towards Bignum they go. And it is, as you say, at this stage, it's just Unique. They want to make plays, but they also kind of can't. As
And Navi's reading them like a book.
yeah,
On point, and now he's got a Blink Dagger, so it's going to be easier for him to set up on these heroes like the OD mid.
it's getting rough. TPs are coming in. Maybe they can save Ghostic and turn it around. They're going to be able to get in onto the Morph. Supernova from the side, though, is going to force them to get out of here, but actually always want to fly. The range of that Supernova burn was enough to catch Ghostic. They get the silence in onto the puck, burning them down with this Sunray. The Blood Right will come onto the 3 of them. Is there enough follow, though? Bignum trying to get in. The magnetized damage doing a little bit. The Soulbind and the silence is there onto the 2 of them. Hanagod comes out, but Vichun is low. They bring down the Morph. They will manage to find General as well as Pikachu gets the double kill. So a well-needed kickback there from Unique. They're also able to head over, find Always Want to Fly. They'll pick up a 3rd. Finally, Unique able to get some action going. Of course, meanwhile, they did lose their tier 2 and they're now starting to get pressured inside of the base.
I guess he had turned and faced outwards while the
yeah.
Astral was happening. Yeah, he got it out perfectly.
Oh, he's waiting as well. He wants to see if he can get a cheeky one here, and he might just do so. Although Silence Stage just come out before any meld, but it looks like he won't need the meld alone. Just right-click them down. Pikachu just jump across. Maybe he can still get this, but the heals from the Sunray. The Astral, is that going to do it? Or did he have Refraction Charge? No, he didn't. But he has the Aegis, so he's going to be back for a second round. Pikachu dropping the coil. And there's the jump forward from Iceberg. Pikachu goes down, Bignum being chased, but the hammer is there onto the 2 of them, and will be comboed up by the follow-up from the Blood Right. They get the kill on Iceberg. They'll take down Always Want to Fly. Now Unique's going to run in to see if they can catch more. An attempted TP out is there, and it will be successful. I mean, that's the way to do it. Yeah,
it is a way to do it.
When you're down and your enemy's cores are looking pretty tasty, just grab a version of them for yourself. It's Pikachu.
General.
He's got the arena
Pikachu.
again, just hiding in the trees, able to walk out. Surprise from General.
He's not stopping. No. He wants another.
See if we can find this. He's gonna have to spear in a few seconds. Bignum's got to be quick with the escape. Looks like he doesn't want to waste any more time chasing General.
Grimstroke, who's getting all the valuable farm bottom. I mean, General might actually find him here.
He does. I mean, he always does, General.
He always does.
He's finding them every time. He's always catching someone with his jump.
Slayer got all the creeps, though. He killed the whole wave. Bought his Ogre Club, you know. He puts down a GG branch. He'll take the death. Meanwhile, in the base.
They're losing the racks. Melee racks go down. 2 dead on Unique still. Iceberg, he's going to start beating straight into Ghostic, forcing him back, making the space for them to finish off this objective. They could even swing round to mid if they're feeling confident enough. Could be nice if Unique could get a grab on, ideally, one of the cores. They'll set off Always Want to Fly. Just have the Glimmer. Hand of God, though, they don't have the damage to kill him, and now the arena General's done it again. He's able to get the spear down onto the puck. The egg will fall. Palantir must able to commit with the BKB. The coil down into the Sanities, but it isn't quite enough burst to kill off the members of Navi. Iceberg chasing down Pikachu. General is being hurt pretty bad here by the Magnetize from Bignum. Palantir must still trying to find a target, but indeed time has been bought for the Morph to swing around, join them in the mid lane. They've lost 2 on both sides, but Navi still the team that's ready to continue to fight fit against Unique. Is there going to be any escape here from Pikachu? He has the blink up. They got any chase? Whoa! They have. General's in. Crashes him down with a shield crash.
All right, here we go. And Slayer, he's 40 gold away. He's got the Aghanim's. Let's see if the Grimstroke Ags can make a difference. So they're going to need something here.
Trying to at least start to push back Iceberg, but so hard. I mean, just the way you can see Navi just sitting behind him, sort of beckoning Unique, saying, go on, try and commit. And Bignum will. He's going to roll pretty deep past it all. See the arena drop down, but won't actually catch anyone this time. Pikachu's able to get out. Still space is being made for Navi to look to finish off the tier 3 tower. Set up with the stun and the silence onto Iceberg. BKB comes out. Iceberg just turns, stands his ground, takes down Bignum. Now looks over towards Palantimos. He's low though. Has to hold his position for the moment with the rupture upon it.
Ray.
But indeed the heals are out. And over to the side, V-Tune turning towards Pikachu. You know, the Iceberg, he's going to blink in aggressively if he seizes an opportunity to do so. There's the jump, straight over towards Ghostic. He's hit back by the spear. Ghostic's out of the game for 50, no buyback on him. They have the silence on Iceberg. Can they even take him down the once, though? He's falling low, but they can't quite push him over the edge, as Iceberg will live throughout the whole attempt from Unique. Nobody dying on Navi as they claim the mid-racks, and they'll tap out of this one. GG is called. Navi take this series 2-0.